Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been a very long time. We're just gonna jump right into it. Space girl, show me the stars. All right, so I am doing this in one take because I don't have a ton of time, so it is what it is, but wow, yeah, it's been a second, and my last video, I believe, was right at the new year, and I had really big intentions, and then, life just stepped in, and I've been meaning to make this since January, and I know I don't have a ton of time right now, but I figured, I'm thinking about it, and I have a tiny bit of time, so I'm just gonna knock it out, but hopefully with school ending soon, by soon I mean end of May, I'll have some more time, as I'm sitting here thinking I probably won't because I have a really busy summer too. Anyway, I digress. Let's just jump right in. So a lot has changed. So I'm really just gonna start as if this were fresh. Finding the best way to zoom in here. Because some things have stayed the same, but for a large part, things are different, and I'll go through and explain. So first off, last year around November, I paid off three things. I paid off a SoFi loan, I paid off my MasterCard, and I paid off my Bank of America. So those were great wins. Since the new year, I have had a couple things happen. First, we had to get new windows. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. So anyway, that's been factored into my loans. It's not on this debt sheet though. And then my car just took a turn for the worst. Long story short, I had a 2020 Ford Escape. I bought it brand new 5 years ago in January of 2020. And I've just been having issues with it slowly but surely. And it's gotten to the point where it needs a brand new transmission, all new brakes, everything that could possibly go on it has gone. And it's not like I didn't keep up with maintenance on it. I did. Again, it's just a very long story with lawsuits involving Ford in this model. Anyway, so my car is done. The dealership, literally the guy told me that I'm shit out of luck and that my car is scrap. Cool. Fucking great, right? Because I was supposed to pay off my car at the end of this year. And I've been paying on it since 2020, literally consistent, never missed a payment. It's fine. Oh my God, I'm still so mad about it. Anyway, so I ended up getting a new car. Can I afford a new car? Well, yes and no. But just the way that my life is, I cannot lease a car. I drive way too much. And in the same breath, I drive so much that I am terrified of getting a used car and having to do unforeseen, very costly maintenance. I feel like with a new car, I can control, what's going on as far as I am the only person who's driven the car. You're like, but wait, you just said that your brand new car flopped. Yes, that's because, I'm done with Ford. I'm done with Ford. I did my research, and basically my criteria was that I needed a car that would give me the highest mileage life, the longest longevity of an engine, and Toyota and Honda were the two that just kept coming up. So the closest thing I could find to an Escape, because I like the style of my car and I like the room in it, the closest thing I could find was the Toyota RAV4 and the Honda CR-V. I just like the look of the RAV4 a little bit more, so I ended up going with a 2025 Toyota RAV4. So far I really like it. I'm just getting used to the very low ceilings. I'm not a super tall person. I'm only 5'5", and every time I get in that car, I hit my head. But it's because the front end is sleeked for aerodynamics to give it better mileage. It has been getting great mileage so far. I only have about 500 miles on it. But I've only filled up once. Anyway, so I have a new car. So that's where that started. So my auto loan is reset. Starting balance on it is $43,170. And I think this is with interest, because without interest, it's lower than that. So I just put the interest rate in there. Discover is kind of jacked up because unfortunately I've had to, not even unfortunately, I just kind of got into that I'm not making ends meet cycle. So I've been putting things on my Discover card, or I had been. So that's why it's a little jacked up. don't worry, I took care of it. I will explain. Credit union loan I pay off next month. I am so happy and excited about that. So I will have an additional $158 going towards my Discover. My Visa is about the same, $2,745. And then my partner Emma, I owe her about $2,000 just between vacations and trips and things. And I have a plan for that too. So with that debt and my new payoff calculator, I will have everything paid off in 4 years and 2 months. So to me, this is a win because the auto loan that I just took out is a 6-year loan. So to not only have that paid off 2 years earlier, but then all my other debts, and that's just with minimum payments. Like, I'm kind of hoping I can put extra towards it at some point. But anyway, so I don't necessarily know how much you care about the breakdown, but yeah. Credit union loan I'm paying off next month. And then, yeah, Discover will be my next one because that's the highest interest. So let me break down my budget because that's where I think I was going. It's where I know I was going wrong. I was, breaking down all of my checks, but I wasn't budgeting for my normal expenses. So every month I'm getting $3,470 from my full-time job, which is working for a public school district. I do have a part-time job as a pet sitter, and I do make, depending on how much I'm working, I do make okay money from it. But of course, my bigger money from that's going to come in the summer, and really I'm just factoring it as kind of extra things, which I'll go over in a second. But just my full-time job, I'm breaking down with this. So groceries, household, $450 a month, gas $200, auto loan is $600 a month, car insurance. I am still paying for the car insurance on my old car until I can sell it. So that's why that's so high. But I'm also waiting for it to be fixed. Oh my God, it's just such a disaster. There's a whole story there that I just don't have time for right now. But anyway, credit cards. I'm doing just minimums right now because, again, I was putting on $726 a month and I didn't have money to live, which was why I was putting it on my Discover, and that just doesn't make sense. So I'm paying my minimums: loan, phone, rent, subscriptions, therapy, union utilities, Wi-Fi. So now I'm putting away, every time I get paid from my full-time job, $150 a month to pay back Emma, $60 into my savings vaults, and then $40 into a pet vault to pay for food. Okay, so with that, I think it's pretty much the same. So my next check that's coming out, sorry, I'm gonna have to let my dog out too. There's just so much going on right now. Yeah, this is basically the breakdown. I guess I'm gonna have to come back and make another video at another time because essentially I am very zero-based budget. I was thinking I was zero-based before, but before what I was doing was just, taking out my bills and then giving myself the rest of the money as variable and then going over and spending and putting it on my Discover. And it was just this cycle of owing myself money again. So now I'm really down to bare bones. I've made a lot of lifestyle changes in the past week that I've, talked about before, but actually had to do to make this work. And it's been really hard. But anyway, I guess I'll just end it here because I think I was too ambitious with me not yapping. And of course I'm going to yap. So I will come back another day. But thank you so much for watching. And I will see you later. Bye.